storm through. Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive.
And that time around was Power Glove and their cover of the Sonic theme from Saturday Morning Cartoon. And of course, hello everyone, it is Friday, and welcome to the Untitled Art stream. We don't have really a title for this yet, so we'll come up with one maybe eventually. What we're working on is the template we're going to use for the art stream, and last week it came like a flash, like a vision, to do a TV set, since we're kind of that UHF TV station here. So that's what I've got up. That's what we're looking at. That is what we'll be continuing on. Just got the basic coloring here. I forgot to get that wood grain pattern again over the week, but we can always grab that a little bit. We can always do that later because we still have a few more things to do. We basically, oh wow, excuse me. What we've got left to do is basically the rest of the coloring and some of the detail here for the TV, and then figure out how else we'll be setting things up, and maybe even going through and setting up the scrolling commission video, because I do have that set up ready to go. I've got video editing software in the background. DaVinci is what I use because it's free. It's a pretty good program. I can brute force my way to have it do what I want it to do. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get back in on this. I got the lines folder sitting there, right? And that's got all the lines in there yet. No, it doesn't. That's okay. The only thing that's in that lines folder is just the lines that we're going to use. Well, basically for an idea where everything sits, actually, is what those lines are for. So, as far as where things will be sitting is what I'm trying to get out. So we're going to worry about those too much. So in the TV, we got TV. We'll just rename that TV lines. That's what I'm looking for. TV outline. We'll just make our new folder for the colors then. Oh, pardon me. That goes right under that. And yeah, these are all the various layers that we've got planned for it. Kind of where everything sits at. We'll need to grab that. We'll need to grab the bug later and use that ourselves. But anyway, let's just go ahead and start with 4 layers here, and I think we could just keep them just what they are, like grays or silver, things like that. Black will be the base for many things, for the knobs at least. Silver, we're also going to want to bring those knobs up too. So variety of how I want to do those. So let's go ahead and just get rid of all those off of here. We'll just leave our knob reference there. Wow, I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I was not like this before. I was not like this before stream. I'll say that. I will say that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, black, silver. We'll probably use that brown color for the speakers. So we'll just put brown in there. And for anything else we might want to use it for. And we'll just leave 3 out in the open for now. Black's simple enough. What we might end up doing though is where my paint? And that's not great. I screw myself up as far as what I use. No, oil paint, right? This is what I use, I think. No. That's got to be the oil paintbrush is what I use. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Wow. I have thrown myself off. I'll probably end up graying up these smaller lines in here. It's kind of, so we'll actually be able to see it because, black under black isn't really all that great. Wow, is this really what I use? I mean, it almost has to be, right? It has to be. Why am I now second guessing myself on everything I'm doing? It's weird. Oh well. We're just gonna start on the knobs, and we'll just turn this off. This, this layer off. We do the rest of the layering, or the other colors rather, over these. Easy enough to do, and of course, we're back in the epidemic. Wow. The epidemic playlist for our background music. But I hope things are going pretty good for you guys too. We're going to try and make this like the least controversial episode of the art stream, because apparently YouTube doesn't like it. It thinks there's a whole bunch of stuff that's like, whoa, wait, no, why? And I get it. For the past few weeks of the opening, I've been using other music to open with. Power Glove just today, and I know I did the Aural Knots a couple weeks ago. I think it was the Muppets. Oh, sorry, that's a big eraser. I think I did the Muppets last week. We're definitely going to need to put some more detail in these knobs, so we're going to leave those for now. As far as silver goes, I think I want to have some of this light blue in there somewhere. I'm sure silver is an odd color to try and make, because it's just a shiny gray. It's just a shiny gray basically, and that could be a little difficult to try and get through. Let's try it. Well, we'll try this gray for right now. And what I think I might do, maybe I'll monotone it. Maybe I'll use the monofill pen, because I may also end up just doing the same with the lines as I'm doing here. Is I might just recolor the lines within this to make it all look like one solid thing. So this is just, you know, so much blackness. Still just trying to stay inside the lines and all that stuff. Do want to zoom out a little bit. We're at 40, let's go to 30. There we go. You know, let's turn the black layer on. And let's give this a shot. Oh, that's right, I did make these all separate, so just grab this one real quick and turn black off real quick. Just hit that like that, turn it back on. Actually might not be bad. Yeah, it could be that. It could be kind of big, so that's, I think we'll be going with the Boulder Dash, that's right, but that is one thing we do need to watch out for is coloring all that, so let's just go back to our... Let's round it out like this, simple as that. That way we don't mess with the other portions of the knob. Now, do that, back to our silver, and finish coloring in just some of the splotches we missed here. So I did notice a couple here that are kind of missing. There we are. Then we'll come, like I said, we'll just come back and we'll redo that little spot right there. So let's do the same for all these. Now we can get rid of that little just go ahead and get rid of those little runovers and these over here. There we go. Oh. There we are. And we'll just finish this one off too. Get all this silver done at the same time. There goes the grandfather clock. Letting us know that it is the quarter after. As it likes to just do its friendly little chiming every 15 minutes. Plug up some of those holes, and pretty good right there. And we'll just go up to these three. Once again, just using the lock transparency. And then we'll just we're over to this one, so we'll just grab the wave first. Go around like that. Zip around like that. And go back down to the brightness. Change that up. And then go ahead and get this one going. There we are. Like those again, turn that off, and then we'll just color in some of that missing gray. I might even end up playing with all this gray again, but I kind of like how it came out, how it colored. So, yeah. Oop, that's on here. There we go. Well, since we've got these three anyway, let's go ahead and turn that on. Let's grab a darker gray for this circle here. Just make it pop out a little bit from the black. And we'll turn that black on. See there? That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Let's see how it looks kind of in stream. Little small. Or I mean, really doesn't stand out that well. Maybe if we make that gray a little bit brighter, I think. Let's try doing that one. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek, zoom out. Take a peek there. That's not bad. Let's zoom out a little bit more though. Try and get a feel. Yeah, hey, that looks like it's working a little bit better, I think. That looks like it's working a little bit better here. I need to check a couple other things real quick here. Okay, looks like that's doing its job there. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could put a little more, you know, we're going to work a little bit more on these knobs here. Let's go ahead, get that going there. Let's close the colors up real quick. Move these knobs. We don't need them both right there. So let's go ahead and just do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll be good with that there. We'll be good with that there. And I do need to check on something else too, because I just want to make sure this is working as far as chat monitoring goes. All right, let's try it one more time. Bring that back up. And of course, it shows me the ad again. Oh well, that's at least more accurate though, for whatever reason. Phone was lagging behind on stream and what all was actually going on. But it's caught up now. Let's go ahead and close this up now. Okay. Like what I can do, what I should do, So I should probably make this a little bit smaller inside here. And then I'll grab our circle making tool, do this on a new layer, and we'll make at least two, one for the inside, and then one's going to be the outside circle. That's right. Ta-da. Ta-da. Yeah. And we can move these kind of around so they act as those little, the internal adjustments. So let's go ahead and just roll back to our black. Maybe we should have a silver one. Maybe I'll do a silver one on the inside as well. So that's what this one will be. That looks kind of the middle there. Yeah, that's kind of in the middle there. That will be the silver line. I'll just grab another one. All right. And maybe that silver line should actually be a smaller one. Let's take a look at it real quick. No. I'll think about it. You know, let's just grab both of these. Both of these. We are working on the template for the art stream. And hello, Womp. Womp. Wampa. Yes, hello, yes. Yeah, we're working on the template for the stream, which is going to be that of a CRT, an old TV. And right now we're just working on these knobs right here. And I'm pretty sure this is the old setup the old TV at my grandpa's place used to have. Yeah. And right now, like I said, I'm just working on this inner adjustment ring right here. I don't know, I think that might be a decent size. Let's try and make it a little bit bigger, actually. Let's make them both a little bit bigger. Yeah. I mean, as a kid, I didn't understand what any of that meant, really. As long as it got, as long as I was able to tune Power Rangers in properly at 5 o'clock when it came on up there. That's all I really cared about. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like those sizes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these because there. Want to bump that back up to size, and then we'll just go ahead and make these layers again. Layer 1. Working a little bit backwards, layer 1 will be the largest layer. Pretty good there. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty decent size. Layer 2. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Let's see how good is that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good second size right there. And then no, the nubs weren't all that big. These smaller, these were pretty small ones right here. These are like maybe like, I guess the best way to put it is about like pinch size. You don't. It's not like a size like your whole hand. It's like a pinch size. Like if you're to do it like most like I know that most of my my thumb could fit like right in here because I'd often put like my thumb right there and I'd have my nail like just like kind of right over this little silver lip here, and as I just kind of just turned it with my thumb. So, and even then, that was as a much smaller, much dumber child than I am now. So no, those weren't all that big. Okay, we put that back. Okay, so those are good there. All right, layer 3. Layer 3 will be a silver. Maybe the same silver as we're using over on our knobs on the left. Okay, yeah, fair. They were sizable, but again, even for a kid, I don't think they were that big. I don't think they were that big even for a children. Because, believe it or not, I too was a children once. I think that's a good middle spot right there. And even then, I think I might want to make that just a little bit bigger to kind of ride on the inside of this one. So let's go ahead and make a little bit of a bigger one. And then yeah, we'll do that. And those look all look pretty centered to each other, right? No, this one. Yeah, well, like I think this setup right here was the same model as the one my grandpa had. So I don't know if it was the same model you had. So there is guesstimation going on here and assumptionations. Am I happy with how all 3 of these are sitting now? I'm happy with the bigger ones. That smaller one. Let's zoom out. Yeah, I think so. No, because now that's... There. Okay, just that one little boop seemed to do it. You know what I think it is, actually? No, I think everything was over just like 1 pixel. Yeah, everything looks a little more symmetrical now. I think everything was just off just 1 pixel to the right. It looked good, but didn't look good enough. I want to see if just... And again, it really doesn't help much. Nope, I think that's good there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all these, going to merge selected layers, rangs, and then we're going to duplicate that layer. Just get T, grab, and slide it over. Oh, hey, Hal. Yeah, you remember. There we go. And then we're just going to go ahead and take our eraser. Let's bump it down just a little bit here. And we get rid of these here because they're unneeded. And these here because they are unneeded. And then we're going to go ahead and highlight both of these. Grab our silver from over here with our eyedrop tool. As not, I mean, it is, but it isn't. But anyway. And then with our monofill, we're just gonna zing around there. And we're just gonna zing around here. Wow, I did a better job of erasing it here than I did over here. Look at that, how embarrassing. But not. Let's go ahead and just correct that, just like that. And shika here, shika there. There we are. And then, can I get eyedrop that gray? Because I want to make these stand out. We put the blackness on them. What I actually should do it on these as well, because those are going to be on the black surface. No. What I'm going to do for those actually is, let's zoom in here, and we're going to grab that gray. That one? Or that one? Let's see. I think that one. I'll grab that one, and we'll color over these. Let's go ahead and clean these lines up a little bit here. Yeah, he's got a paint and show. He paints mechs. He paints the robots that make the squish stomp. I join and heckle him, but I'm asleep by that time. I go to sleep at about that time. But he's got plenty others in the peanut gallery to help heckle and talk and speak with him. And at him. Alright, let's go ahead. Bring our colors back. We'll go back to the black. And we'll just get our oil brush, and we're just going to go ahead, color this in for now. We could bump this up to 20, I think. Do you remember when you had to stand in a certain position at the TV, holding one of the antennas just to get a clear picture? Black Pants Legion remembers. Do you also remember we could just slap your child upside the head and have them turn the channel for you? Black Pants Legion remembers. Oh wait, crap, fuck. This is going to be our least controversial episode. Well, there goes that, I guess. YouTube's going to strike this show again for sure. I don't know why they don't like my show. Maybe they just don't like art. The algorithm doesn't like art, so they're like, you can't have this. And yeah, I guess like aside from Hasfe, and just playing whatever music she wants, yeah, apparently YouTube has a hissy fit over this show. It's like the second most controversial one, or the most controversial one, if you're not including music. And why is that? I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've tried to cut back on swearing. We have yet to draw a butt, and that was not a butt last week. Remember, we labeled it so. It was not a butt. It was totally not a butt. But yeah, I don't draw the butts and the hand holding. That stuff is horrible, vile. Who would dare do such things? Not us. I think we can leave those outer rings as that. We'll leave them blackened. But I do want to put silver inside here, so that's what we'll do. But, I mean, if I could just... do it like that, I think I'll be happy. Hal, you're talking to yourself, buddy. Come on. Tag properly, bro. Going crazy. Oh, hey, Quinn. Drawing butts with the gyrating and the pelvis. Everyone has a Gilbert Gottfried. Everyone doesn't have a good Gilbert Gottfried, but everyone has a Gilbert Gottfried. I can't get the voice cracking down properly enough for Gilbert Gottfried. Hello, TK. Because you can get the grain of his voice. But when he gets up there, there's a crack in there I just can't hit. Remember stand-up, Big Gilbert as Mickey Mouse tripping on acid? I'm sure that's phenomenal. I really haven't seen much of, or really any of Gilbert's stand-up. But, I mean, but I do know his is some of the raunchiest out there. Very similar to the likes of Bob Saget. But I think when it really came down to it, I think Saget even bowed his head to Godfrey's Aristocrats. I think that was just like, what was considered the peak of the Aristocrats joke. And if you don't know what the Aristocrats joke is, it is a big nothing joke. And by that is the setup and the punchline is exactly the same. The setup is, so this guy walks into a producer's office. And the punchline is, I call it the Aristocrats. But the setup to the joke is whatever you want it to be. Generally, it's the raunchiest, nastiest, dirtiest, filthiest things you can think of for anyone to do. And the various ways this joke has been told includes, I'm not even going to say things. You can look up all the various deliveries or topics used in this joke. But again, usually it's just the nastiest, raunchiest thing there is. And it can just go on and on. And I did a version of that on the podcast where I called in. It was in the long strain of bubblegum calls they did one time. And I just carried on until the timer cut me off. Is what that was. Is I was just yammering on about bubblegum. And Tex just, dubbed that the aristocrats and gave me the proper damning I needed for it. But yeah, that's basically what the aristocrats joke is a joke that just pushes a line, goes too far, and then it just stops. Well, what do you call it? The aristocrats. You know what? We're going to do the rest of this backfill. That way I can look against and see what I'm leaking around and missing. Oh yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Yeah, but the voice is so iconic. Yeah, it's almost a subject. Yeah. I mean, did he do a full reading of it, or was it for just that one? I go back. There we go. Or was it for just that one skit of what I want to say was Mad TV? Where they had him just read snippets of it. Because I don't think that was Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live really won't pull in anyone just for a gag. Just for a gag. Oh, looks like we're getting an ad in 15 seconds, guys. So if you're not I'm not saying subscribe, but if you're not subscribed, apparently we're getting an auto ad in like 5 seconds now. So we won't be doing much during the ad, just more coloring in. So, you're not going to be missing much. No, apparently my phone lied to me. It gave me a countdown. I'm not seeing an ad on my phone. Don't think I'm subscribed to the channel. I don't have to be. Don't give me a gift sub. Just shut up. No. That's just what the pop-up said. Yeah, okay, yeah. It was just for the gag, okay. There was one time on a podcast paid voice the dark one in a scene of the Wheel of Time. Okay. Now, was that for the Wheel of Time series that Amazon did? So I'm pretty sure that came out after he died. Or is he just reading the book in the Wheel of Time? I'll get a little dark in this room here. It was from a scene of the books. Okay. Okay. Computer. Lights. It didn't do it. Computer. Lights. That's right. I use Amazon Alexa because I don't want to go to the light switch. That's just about all I use it for, too. That's being too lazy to go to the light switch. And I want to feel like I'm in Star Trek. Right now, obviously, we're just coloring in the border of our television screen here. Which you, the viewer, will be watching through. Yes, I know this is just exciting watching just paint a thin line. Ooh. Fantastical. But yeah, that's one thing that kind of blew my mind when I was younger. I want to say maybe early 20s. was finding out Bob Saget was just not a shock comic, but he had a very dark and very dirty sense of humor about him. Because, I was the generation that grew up watching Bob Saget on America's Funniest Home Videos of Full House. You thought he was just a wholesome guy, he was one of the best TV dads. But no, apparently behind the scenes, when the girls could start understanding things, Mary-Kate and Ashley, their mom, did not want those kids anywhere near him when the cameras were off. But on the flip side of that, though, I guess he was like almost like a second father to Mary-Kate and Ashley. Some of this kind of came out when Bob passed a few years ago. They had talked about him, being just such a very nice and compassionate person for them. But that's also understandable because, he basically raised these girls on the side on that show, I mean, obviously, their parents did all the legwork, but the role he was that of a parent. So, he grew up, he influenced them growing up in a way. So I could understand that too, him being just a very, like I said, just like a second father to them in a way. Now, I obviously I don't know everything about it. This isn't really something I went back and double checked and everything on. Yeah, Half Baked, yeah. Where he did things for stuff. Again, we're trying to not make this episode controversial, but here we are talking about the aristocrats. So again, let's kind of throw that out the window. There we go. Back on one of the long lines. We're almost done with the rim of the TV, with the rim of the screen, everybody. Hooray. We're almost done. I can see it in the top right corner. Right over here. We got a little sloppy. There we are. This gray blue doesn't look as lively now all of a sudden. That's probably just because I've been looking at it for the past minutes. Yeah, this blue looks brighter than this blue for some reason. I don't know why. It's not. I mean, it's the eyes playing a trick on us. It's because the black is so much closer on the top and bottom lips. That's why it looks like that. That's why it does look like that, actually. So that explains it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll go ahead and cover in this silver side over here. But one thing I am going to pop up real quick, not since I'm thinking about it, is Wood Pen Clip Studio. kind of get a see if we get a stencil for the program. Wood pattern clip studio. There we go. A wood brush. Oh, look at that. I mean, I know you guys can't see it. You know, rightfully probably shouldn't. That's not a bad one. I also kind of like this wood brush I see here. So I'm actually going to go with that first one, actually. So we will fumble together on how to, download, sign in required, sign in, because I know I have I have to have a whole sign-up process for, using the program here. Okay, let's that download, there we go. All right, download will start automatically. On devices, yada yada yada, can re-download. Oh, anytime it downloads. Okay. Oh, I get my other wood texture re-downloaded too. Yes, go ahead and re-download that one too. Let's get the stone one downloaded. There we go. Oh, material already exists. You want to download again? Override? No. Let's not do that. Okay, it already exists. I just need to find out where it is then. So let us go exploring through our brush. Is realistic fix B for more brush. And I also might need to restart Clip Studio 2 just to kind of learn where it's at, because they are there somewhere. I just got to learn where they're at so I could find them. Can I take a quick look here? Yeah. Where does this go? Okay. Like I said, I might need to restart the program. We're just kind of looking at the brushes here. See if we can find out where they're at first off. And not seeing them. Oh, wait. Sunflower. No. Ruler. No, not in there. Huh. Not in eraser. Why would they be in erasers? Why would they be in the blend tools? Moves, operations, lassos. Yeah, obviously not in the pens and markers, not in the pencils and pastels. Huh. It's got to be in the brushes somewhere, but where, I guess, is the question. Okay, well, let's ask Google, where do custom, I've spelled where wrong. Wow, how embarrassing. I know this is exciting for you guys to be looking at. Where do custom brushes go in Clip Studio Paint? There we go. All right. Yada yada yada. Introduction. Yeah, install brushes. Yeah, okay. Unless I need to. Oh, there it is. This is okay. I feel a little silly. Okay, that's where they were at. They were in the subtools. So I click on that. I can bring this up. Show all materials in folder. Yes. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. You know, can I pull that up and put it in nature? Did I put that in nature? Yes, I did. I put the wood texture in nature. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I might need to... Okay, that's a stone. Okay, I might need to restart the program to get the new one in. Which is fine, which is fine. We'll come back over this later. Rob Schneider is dying at the joke. Yeah. I guess, okay. Now, watching The Aristocrats, are you watching someone specific telling? Are you watching it during, or a story of it during a roast? Or I guess, how is the viewing going of the joke? Okay, yeah, during a roast, yeah. Is it during the Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget, I'm going to guess? There's probably that one if I had to guess. I want to see how these grays look next to each other in large chunks. Okay. Because Comedy Central used to do roasts. I don't know if they still do or not. And I think they had to start calling them Comedy Central roasts instead of just the roast of someone. Oh, Hugh Hefner's roast. Okay, yeah, that was... Yeah, okay. And I think they roasted him on Comedy Central because the Friars Club used to do roasts. And that, I believe, is, or at least was, one of the exclusive clubs in Hollywood, was the Friars Club. I don't really know what they did there or what they're about, but I know one of their very public-facing portions of them was the roasts of, you know, big-name celebrities back in the day, obviously, like Frank Sinatra. I want to say Dom DeLuise, maybe, or at least he was a part of them. But, you know, just the old talents, the old guard of Hollywood, the old guard of entertainment during all that. You know, when you think swing, when you think classics, you know, Humphrey Bogart, Bing Crosby, all those guys. I know one's a singer, one's a crooner, one's an actor. But so it was those people that they did the roasts of at the Friars Club. And just, I remember watching commercials for those, and just, you know, everyone was just howling. And I'm sure, you know, our parents and grandparents would have found a lot of that stuff hilarious. Because obviously, you know, that was their times. They understood the jokes and references and things like that were made during those roasts. Pardon me. My throat's getting a little dry, and that's weird. I might go get some water in a bit because I should have grabbed some. But when Comedy Central started to bring them back, I think they didn't use Comedy Central, the Comedy Central roast of celebrity. I think they just used the roasting of celebrity. Yeah, they were the contemporaries of their time, right? But I think because people thought they were like officially, I don't want to say condoned, but is condoned the right word? It's the opposite of condemned. I think people thought they were Friars Club roasts, and I cannot tell you the difference between what a Friars Club roast is and what Comedy Central's, you know, idea of a roast was. I believe the Friars Club came out, and I think at the time the president of the Friars Club was Drew Carey. Or at least I believe he was part of the Friars Club. But I think they came out, and I don't believe they condemned... let's go to move the silver up. I don't believe... Like I said, I don't think they outright condemned Comedy Central over the roasts. But and Coulter, maybe it's a possibility. But again, the thing was, I think they got a very stern letter saying, hey, you need to differentiate these from us. So, you know, you need to label them as yours. Raunchier material, it's possible, but like I'm sure the Friars Club roasts could be considered just as raunchy because the comedian's name, obviously he's older by our standards, but Letterman liked the guy. Trying to think of his name because I watched actually just some Letterman highlights with him. I forget who it was, but Sammy Davis Jr. was present at the roast. It might have been a roast of Sinatra, since the Rat Pack was there, or at least Sammy Davis was there. And at the time, you know, mixed neighborhoods were very taboo. And, you know, he mentioned, Sammy's here. You know, you're welcome to move into our neighborhoods. That's fine, but not in my neighborhood. Ooh, as he said. You know, he kind of just shook his head over the butt. You know, obviously that got an uproarious laugh from the audience. But, you know, it's just, they touched on taboo material as well for the Friars Club. I will say that. Don Rickles, yes, that's it. Thank you, Fez. It was Don Rickles, yes. I like it's got the speaker. I like it has that gray haze in it. You know what? We're going to take a quick break here. I'm going to grab me some water and have a drink. So I'm going to toss up a commercial.
We'll be back after these important messages. Whoa, I'm okay.
Now on video, it's Dance Workout with Barbie. Are you ready to work out with me and my friends? Then let's go. Wow, it's a whole new way to play with Barbie. Dance Workout with Barbie is so much fun. It's a rockin' new way to work out and learn some cool new dance moves. Yeah! Push it! It's your very own dance workout on video, so you and your friends can work out with Barbie anytime. Dance Workout with Barbie, available wherever videos are sold.
I'm the alphabet's wizard with something new. Marshmallow wise, delicious and blue. Now marshmallow alphabets taste yummier too. Kids, they want my wise. I spell fly and fly away. Uh-oh, I spelled flip.
Wow! Marshmallow alphabet cereal with new blue Y's. Great marshmallowy taste. Part of this complete breakfast.
Why can't I spell fly?
Try a Y.
ABC delicious.
And now it's time to sing along with the attack of the killer tomatoes. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Can no one stop this mutant group? Well, will we find our brave recruits? Can we look at red of that dumb pair of shoes? Tomatoes! 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 Don't miss a minute Saturday morning on Fox.
Finally, we return to our regularly scheduled program.
Man, do I miss alphabets. I actually tried looking for those a while ago in the stores. They don't sell alphabet cereal anymore. They don't sell alphabets. Or marshmallow alphabets with marshmallow vowels. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Sometimes Y. Anyway. Back to the subject at hand, the speaker. I like it. You could like see like that gray in there. Where it's like there is the speaker behind it. Like that fabric is worn a bit. I like how the picture seems to be conveying that. It's only doing that ever so slightly. So let's try to get a darker brown there because I want to try and replicate that. And then let's go ahead and just turn this layer off for now. And then I've got the brown under the silver. we might end up changing this to the darker silver too. I just wanted to kind of see what a bit of a difference might be. But anyway, I can increase the brush size. Make it a little bit bigger. You know, we could be a little messy, just, you know, kind of. Don't need to stay directly in the lines, but in the lines just enough, though. So we don't eke out. But yeah, there were a few Comedy Central roasts I did watch. There was William Shatner, Bill Shatner. I did watch Bob Saget. I did watch the Bob Saget roast. I really watch anyone else's. Jeff Foxworthy's. We grew up listening to Jeff in our family. Excuse me. Because I mean, admittedly, you know, Foxworthy he's a at least from what I remember, he was a wholesome comedian. You know, his stuff was stuff you could listen to with your kids. You know, you could have your kids listen to him. So we grew up listening to that. We listened to quite a few Foxworthys, and you know what? Yeah, say what you want about his, you know, his shtick. You might be a redneck, but you know, it's good. You know, it served its purpose to being in all ages, comedian, because there aren't a lot of those. Like I know for because growing up like that, you know, there were a lot of comedians I really didn't enjoy when I started watching more and more stand-up, because it seemed like the only way they could ever get a laugh out of their audience, though, was, you know, to throw around the F-bomb and everything like that. It's like, you don't need to swear to be funny, though. That's the problem with some of these guys out there. Like, I was never a big fan of Dane Cook, even though he was like all the rage for my age group. I like, you know, some of the more simple comedians, like they don't need to, right? You're right, Hal. But like, God, the guy from King of Queens, Jim Gaffigan. Yeah, Jim Gaffigan. He's funny. Is he gonna talk like this the whole set? Yeah, Jim Gaffigan is funny. Kevin James. A couple of routines I've seen of him are hilarious. I mean, Dana Carvey was funny. The couple of routine bits I've seen from him was funny. Who else am I thinking of? I mean, Lewis Black is hysterical. He swears, but not too much, though. I mean, it's not all blue, but you mean, okay, it's like Titus, yeah, he curses, but he does it strategically. It's not the punchline, is what I'm getting at. His cursing, it's like when the comedian's punchline is the F-bomb. No, it's like, what are you doing? No, stop it. That's not funny. And it seems that a lot that, like, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of the inside of the screen now. It's like when their punchline is the swear, where it's like, no, please, actually, no, let's keep that for now because of the wood grain. I said he does swear, but it works with his just over exasperated and angry tone. Let's see that I remember I've seen at least one comedian, and that was Jeff Dunham. It was part of a Christmas present for my dad, is getting Jeff Dunham tickets because he enjoys him. He enjoyed Jeff Dunham, and Jeff Dunham, you know, he does have a whole bit before he brings out the ventriloquism, and he's actually kind of funny. He's actually kind of funny. I do enjoy his stuff as well. I mean, of course I enjoy the ventriloquism because I just enjoy puppetry as well. Oh, we can use the other actually for that. I do want it above the brown. That'll be the wood. That'll be the wood. That'll be the wood stain. We'll call it the wood stain, even though it's not wood stain. It's a wood grain. But I also want to use it for some of that other. Excuse me, for some of this, for this lighter browning here, wherever that is. I guess that's it. Let's see how that looks. Layers, turn that off. All right, and then we'll turn the brown back on, and we'll just. Oh, I'm on eraser still. That's fine. Okay, you can kind of see. You can still see that. Okay. So let's try something here. Something. Let's try spray. I kind of like how that. I kind of like how that worked. I like how that worked. We've got some of that just. It looks like you can see the speaker behind like the netting. I like that, even though it's really we really won't see this much. It's still the nice little details. It's still nice little details. Oh yeah. Oh no, Lewis again. I don't mind cursing that much. It's just when the curse is the punchline, when the curse is the joke. Now, again, Lewis Black used it because it was that whole angry person thing. It's when like, I'm just gonna use my example. He might not have done it, but like Dane Cook, where it's like. Okay, no one's laughing, look at the camera and drop the F-bomb. Then everybody laughs. That's what I don't like. But yes, you don't need to curse to be funny, though. That's just very, very true. Change of plans. We're going to turn this to speaker, and we're going to make another layer for the wood grain. Wood grain. Okay, let's grab our fancy found wood texture pen, and it looks like this. We can make it. Oh wow, that is no. Bigger we make it, the less it is. Wow, really? Okay, so the lighter I use it, the more we get. The harder I press, the wider it gets. Interesting. What I'm going to do, actually. All right, Quinn, you take it easy. You get some rest there, buddy. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to restart Clip Studio real quick. Go ahead, hit that save. Don't want to lose all this progression we made, and get that other wood pen in. So let's go ahead and bring up a picture here in Paint for you. Once again, I'm going to grab another commission piece. Let's see. This time, I think I will grab. I'm going to grab Tanya. Grab that one there. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and just pop that up real quick from Paint. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and just make that just a little bit bigger for you all to enjoy, because Miki did an amazing job of that. While I close Clip Studio here, save up more time. But yes, that was done by an acquaintance. I'll say it best, maybe friend, an online friend. Miki Draws. Is it Miki Draws or Miki Draws Stuff? on Twitter, and she did a picture of Tanya, who is a fighter barbarian in this Friday game I am in. Paint, did it grab you? No, it didn't. Let's... no, wait. That's the wrong template there. Okay, yep. All right, that is back to properness. Let's go ahead and just bring this back down. Zoop. Put paint back up in its corner. Where it, that's not where paint lives. That was the wrong. Paint, please. Please. There. Bring that back down. There we go. There we go. But yeah, that is Miki did Tanya there. Our, like I said, our barbarian berserker cross class. She is a Dampier, and again, Miki went so hard on that. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and check our tools out. Show all materials in folder. Well, it didn't give us that new brush as I thought it would. So, let's just kind of check one more time. Clip Studio. Go back. Brushes. How to use. Oh, how to use. Oh, did I not do this right then? Okay. Oh, I may have missed a step actually. So in the download materials, all right, material palette. Oh, manage materials. Okay. And then downloaded materials. It's not in here. Interesting. That's weird. Okay, so let's go back and download this one again. Please wait. Okay, yep, sign in. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Re-download, please. All right, thinking. While that thunks, let's go ahead and go back into this. That's right, close that window, and then we'll go wood grain. Oh, that's right, we're waiting on the wood grain. Silly me. Material cannot be downloaded. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. There's a new one. Okay, there we go. New one's in. And then, aha, here we go. Okay. There it is. Ooh. Yeah, this one uses 2 colors. Okay. We need to reverse those. First, let's just show the differences in them. So we're going to go with blue here and red there. Okay, or not. Okay, there it is. Okay. So what we need then is the back color needs to be this, so it blends. And then, see, and we kind of work like that. Man, that is weird. We can make it smaller if we wanted to. Wow, that's, no. 60 is not bad, but no, we're probably gonna need a big brush. Something along the lines of like 200. Yeah, 200 might not be that bad. But yeah, as you can see, it's just like a straight pattern that it makes and repeats. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, anyway, the blue now, let's take the same color and we'll make it a little darker. We'll make it 700. Okay, maybe not 700, but we will move it under the brown. Let's make it 400, and we'll just kind of see how this looks. Okay, we'll move it under the black. will be the bottommost color. Okay, do we want, I guess, do we want the grain going left to right? Or do we want it going up and down? I guess facing us like this would be the better idea, because that's how the plank would have been cut. So if we just made it 2,000. No, it's too ridiculous. Let's make it 1,000. I think 6, 3, 3 is too small, maybe 5. Let's try this other wood texture. Let's go ahead and make that 500. Maybe, oh, that's 500. Oh, maybe does this one work? We really don't want it to stand out too much. Actually, I think this one isn't that bad, actually. Oh, hey, look at that. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, new friend. Who was that? Can I catch that real quick on OBS? No, I can't. Again, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. We're looking at wood. We are identifying wood. You know, I think that's not bad, actually. That's not bad, actually. Just going to go ahead and clean the wood up along these edges now, because this will be transparent. All right, and then we'll just go to, I think we're pretty much just about done, actually. Now we're going to go down here. I mean, we're done with the basics of the layout. We're still going to be adding a few things to it, though. Go ahead and save. Like I said, eventually we may be adding a chat window for those that watch on YouTube, in case they want to see what chat is saying and see what all we're getting up to together. In this big, weird conglomerate group we have. Also be, eventually getting that song track list at the bottom there. All right, got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and increase our brush size just 200. Just take care of that pretty quickly. And look at that. Go ahead and save like that. For the basics, believe we are done. Oh no, there is something we do need to toss up here, which is the station bug. There's a channel bug right there. We go ahead and just grab that, bring it up out of the layer section, turn the layers off now. Channel bug. go ahead and sit right there. Save once more. And then we're also going to save this as stream art template. We'll save this as art template as the PNG file, so we get the transparency. Yes, that is fine. And then I'm going to go go here into OBS, grab the properties of this, go OK that, and then boop, there we go. We'll turn our template on. And there we are. That is how art will be done now. We've got our template taking up all that blank space, which was really just like a bare minimum of space that really wasn't bothering anyone, just myself. Speaking of myself, though, let's go ahead and just come down just a little bit there, and just there we are. Maybe just a little bit more. We go just fit right down here in this little corner there. And then let's look at Clip Studio itself and its borders, because we can play with its size a little bit. I think having it sit right about here is the best. You're going to lose the tooling on the left side, but you really don't need to see that too much. But you're obviously going to see the majority of the picture being worked on. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got a nice little TV template going up here. Now, like I said, one thing I do kind of want to work on next is let's go ahead and bring up DaVinci. One thing I would like to do, as mentioned before, is just kind of display all the different art I've gotten commissioned throughout space and time and space. And we could just make a nice rolling some nice, just a nice video of that. So I'm just going to just go ahead and start grabbing and dropping some pictures here. And we'll just be making this all up in a timeline eventually. This is my basic character here and a friend of mine's character back in our old PSO days. This was done by Lou of the Legion. Lou of the Black Pants Legion. He has done art for text in some of the videos. If you want mechs drawn, Lou will draw mechs for you. And that he'll also draw pretty much anything for you. And I do mean anything. Check him out. That's Morgana, done by a friend of mine, Red. Lady Red on the Twitter. That's from an old role play. Let's see now. I gotta find. Why is this? I accidentally minimized that when I shouldn't have. There we go. And bring the folder back up, and then let's go ahead and. Oh. Well, that was something. You guys. I believe. I want to double check here now. If I pull this up, pull that up, drag that down. I gotta wait for. No, okay. Okay, I thought I saw my folders flash up real quick here, but I guess not. Anyway, there is Maeve, done by Kellen. I've had Kellen do a couple of commissions for me. Also known as Peya on Twitter. I really like her stuff. Let's see now. I know she's done a couple of gore, and I'm looking in the wrong spot for it. This is, well, I've got quite a few of gore. I will admit that. Of course, you're going to favor your own child. You're going to favor your own roleplay child. But yeah, that's gore done by Topspin the Fuzzy. Here is Gore and Sarah, again by Kellen. Where's Daisy? I know I got Daisy here somewhere. There's Daisy. There's Daisy's commission. We'll do Daisy with the background there. That's done by my friend Smoshy, who has shown up in chat. Wonderful person. Love his stuff. Next is Elliot. That's right. I gotta get Elliot in here. Where is my E's? You think with all these being in alphabetical order, these areas. Here's Elliot, done by the Gothic Father unit. Great. Another fun artist I really like. They really have a nice, like, cute, squishy style. I mean, if you want me to get you to follow you on Twitter or something like that and you're an artist, just make your stuff look huggable, because that's, like, the main thing I look for is huggability and art. Let's go ahead and grab Asara now from my Stride game. This is done by Danny. They are a great person. Love their art style. It's just, their hair is phenomenal. Let's grab Privet, done by Fire Seal. Just, Seal stuff is freaking adorable. He is fantastic. This is Gloria, done by Red once again. You know what? Oh, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot Arya. Right here, first in line, done by Nick Horst on Twitter. Or, Nick, I think it's Nick Tattoos. They do tattoos. They're a professional tattooist. I did get Gloria up there. Oh, no, I didn't grab Gloria yet. Silly me. All right, well, let's grab Gloria, throw her in there now. Why isn't... Oh, Gloria is in there. There she is. Oh, it's automatically alphabetizing them. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Well, just want to make sure... Oh, let's go ahead and grab Maria, too, there. I got that done. That is from the Feral Junebug. That's who did that one. Really like how, things turned out there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that nice little doodle Nick did as well for me. It's Maria and her now husband Vincent. You know what? I didn't get this commission, but it was a gift. There's Maria from Dana Doodles, Rosemary, who actually is Gloria in that Strahd campaign. Wonderful artist, wonderful person. Let's grab, Tanya again. That's from Miki. Again, just phenomenal. I love it. Grab Tony, done by a friend of mine, Zolt. Phenomenal. And then we have Verana here, done by You See the Hats, Allie on most socials. She actually edits to the podcast that I listen to, StumbleQuest. Any more commissioned art I've had done yet? Honestly, I don't think so. None that I can recall at the moment. Yeah, I think that does it. Yeah, mostly just had commissioned art for the roleplay games. So that's how that is. Right now, well, we can just go ahead. All right, we can just shift, grab all these. Well, all these from there, throw them on the timeline. Grab from here, throw them onto the timeline. And then down here in DaVinci is just how long everything runs for. Basic, looks like it's basic running of 4 seconds for everything. Yeah, just hit play, take a quick look here. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah, you know, we'll cut that all down to 2 seconds, I think. Oh yeah, there's Lou's watermark right here, Wildcat 144. find him on on Twitter under that. But I think I'll pull everything down to 2 seconds, I think. Let's see this. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. If I go into clip duration, okay. Oh, so I could do that. Okay, so let me go to edit real quick. Undo. Okay. So let's go ahead and just, can we select all of these here? Yes, we can. Right click, clip duration, presets. Okay, it's 5 seconds of preset. Okay, so let's go to 2 seconds here. Change. That changes them all to 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Yes, this is the art stream. This is the art stream. And right now you get to watch me bash my head against DaVinci Studio as I force it to do what I want it to do. You know what? That's not bad. And here in DaVinci is where we could start doing keyframes and things like that if we wanted to zoom in, pan around all the pictures and things like that. So right now, everything is looking to be about 32 seconds or so. And let's just go to the end here. Yeah, 34 seconds for all these pictures. Although the thing is, it's defaulting to the biggest size, to the biggest picture right now, which is this one that Lou did, which is, again, phenomenal piece of art. I'm just wondering, though, that when I make up the video, will all these black bars become transparent? That way, you know, obviously you see what all will be behind them and things like that. But down here is where we can make, let's see, if we just, let's go to the end here, and just to this side of the image, we can add in video transforms. So, you know, we could do like a nice addictive dissolve, a blur dissolve between the two pictures and things like that. Cross dissolve is probably what I might end up going with, or maybe the dip. But I mean, this is really cool because you can preview just by sliding over to see how things are. Now, I mean, if you want to take things the Homer Simpson way, you just, you know, star wipe and we're done. But it shows you what things will be looking like going into that. You know, like a weird spiral, you know, spiral wipe. Those are hard combinations to say together. But I mean, I'd probably just nice cross dissolve, maybe, or maybe just the dip to color dissolve, which is also very similar to. There is a fade to black as well. Okay, I'm hearing things in the music again. The burn away is kind of neat. The burn away is kind of neat. I've used that a few times. And okay, never mind. I just got it. Okay. No big deal, no big deal. What was I talking about? Oh, the fade out. Oh, the ball falling bounce. Yeah, it's kind of just, you know, kind of weird things here. Anyway, I'll probably just end up using probably just a dip dissolve just to go between these two, or cross, one of the two. Probably just the crosses, and then we can drop those in here. Then, oh, hello, Kitty. 6 months. Well, thank you very much. And then obviously we just go preview this, and it just, you know, shows what that is. And if we wanted to, we could always, I think, can I make this? Okay, yeah. By just, holding that, I can make the timeline larger, and I can make the cross dissolve shorter, or I could make it longer if I wanted to. But, you know, right now, I mean, it's only, I mean, we're only looking at these pictures for 2 seconds. That's not that bad. Actually, you know, let's just, because that's going to be pretty quick, actually. Maybe I might go back to 4 seconds. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. So we'll go ahead and we'll just pull the timeline smaller again. We'll just grab our cross dissolves, toss them all in. And I actually used to do some video editing for Lou, because they started up some BattleTech stories. What Lou did was went around asking people about their various. I'll go ahead and throw a cross dissolve on the front here. Can I? Well, we'll see how this looks for now. But yeah, no, Lou would go around asking people stories about their tabletop games, and would then, in turn, take those stories, would make pictures up in Source Filmmaker, and you know, key parts of the stories, write the script out for his voice actors, and kind of storyboard things out a bit. Then he'd give me the audio and pictures, and I'd throw them here into DaVinci, and we would then, and then I would throw them together, sync up the sound and the pictures, do various effects as far as how to get the video to look like there was zooming in, panning, camera shakes, explosions, things like that. And it was really fun. It was really fun. I don't think I ever did. No, I never did much with the audio. I really didn't do much outside of audio effects. It was all mostly just transitions and video effects is what I did. Speaking of effects, okay, transitions, it's cross dissolves, files, yeah, frame rate, PNG. Good take. I really don't understand any of this. But it's probably just looking at the file, and just I can modify it as I want. Opacancy. Okay, that's... Because again, the thing I'm looking to avoid, though, again, are the black bars on the side. I would like those... And all these files, I believe, are PNGs, right? Oh no, that's a JPEG. Well, still, those bars don't exist in the picture. So again, I'm just kind of hoping that those might not be a thing when I export it. What are you? Oh, you're a snipping tool. Okay, I don't need that. Link selection, blade edits. No, turn that off. Well, that's what I'm, okay. Trim edit, okay. Anyway, back to here. Zip along here. Yeah, it's... Okay, let's look at the effects here. I don't know what I'm looking at. I should not be clicking things. Oh, well, look at that night. Look at that. Oh, Kitty, wow, look at all those gifted subs. Kitty is just shotgunning everywhere. Holy smokes, Kitty. Holy smokes, how many? 25 gifted subs. Are you trying to get a head start on next month? Because that's not how this works, I don't think. It's not how this works, I don't think. I don't think you could do it like that. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing... Yeah, it's just Control-Z. Let's just keep doing Control-Z. Okay, good. Okay, well, I mean, the wow. What am I? That's color out. This is what? That's color. It's fusion. Yeah, I haven't played with any of this stuff here down at the bottom. God, there's a whole audio board here. Fairlight. I don't know what that is, but it's like a whole audio mixing board. Wow, this would be really helpful to actually just use. Anyway, you know what? Let's just go ahead. We're gonna call this. Art. Yeah, we'll just call it art. Oh, I actually do need to go back and put everyone's labels on things. But right now, I'm just going to put this in that file. All right, format MP4, perhaps, I guess. Resolution. I mean, I could put HD size. I could put Ultra HD size. I don't think I need to. I even don't think it needs to be 1920 by 1080. Let's just... Man. I guess... 720 by 480, I guess. Sure, why not? Quality, automatic. Yeah, best. It's on automatic. Restricted to that. Keyframes. I don't have any keyframes. Advanced settings. Let's take a look at that. I could make a standard definition. No, let's make it. All right. Well, I probably actually should bump it up to 4 seconds. Give people enough time to. Those subtitle settings. All right, yeah, I'm going to need. That's something I'm going to need to add as our letters. So actually, yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to make them all clip attributes. Wrong one. Clip duration. We're just going to go back to the 5 seconds. Change that all back. I have to oh no, our crossfades are all gone. That's fine. We can always re-add. We can re-add those. It's fine. It's fine. Cross dissolves. Because I need to give people a chance to read who the artists are. 2 seconds probably ain't going to be enough time. Let's go ahead and just grab these. Simple cross dissolves. Never hurt anybody. There we go. There we go. Now, I used to know how to add letters. I used to know how to do that. Titles. Aha. There we go. That would do it. Fusion titles. Callouts. Center reel. Let's just take it back here. Sample text. That's kind of neat. This is kind of like how they'll play into the scene too. Like they'll just sit there. Yeah, just middle, lower third. Probably would be best for most of these. This is like a scrolling text if I was doing credits. Basic text, yeah. Custom title. Blah. Bop. Let's call out. What does that look like? Oh, that was kind of neat. I mean, if I want to be really fancy, I could use some of these. I could use some of these effects. Fade in, fade out. Whoa, that's gonna be a wacky flip up. Look at that. Long title. Oh, look at that. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that was now we're just playing. Now we're just playing and seeing what this program has to offer us. Wow, we are actually almost out of time. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Let's get serious real quick. We'll just go with the middle lower third. We'll just, I think, yeah, there we go. I just put it up on top like that. And then in here, yeah, I could just put on, what is this? This is a, and then I can just put the handles up in here, but that's not loose handle. That's not loose handle at all. Or, okay, so there is. Okay, yeah, and then in a rich text here. Actually, it's right there. It is wild. Is it wild dash cat, Lou? Come on, it just. Oh well, look at that. Oh wow, that is special. Can I zoom? Okay, I could just. Let me zoom in down here, please. All right. Anyway, back to this. But yeah, that's wild dash cat 144. I could do that like that, and then white, and then stroke because it feels like we're having one. Let's just make this red for now to see where that goes. Okay, oh, there's this. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we will need stroke because just adding just a little bit of it helps everything pop out. Is there a stroke on here? Which title? Color. Okay, there's only a stroke on the bottom. Interesting. Or does that go for both of us? Nope, that's just for the bottom text. That's interesting. But yeah, just a little bit of black text under white helps it just pop out. Helps it pop out and makes you able to read text on any color is what that is. Is how that works. Or it could be black on a white stroke to get that readable. Yeah, and that's just going to be, yeah, that's just that color there. That's interesting that that doesn't have a stroke under it though. But this one does. Or the stroke is only applied to that lower color. Settings. Well, I mean, I can always just grab everything and just put it up in that other text too. So I can just do that. Home, enter, paste. Let's have it sit like that. That way we've got the stroke in there. Now let's see what stroke 2. Let's go. Yeah, 2 seems good. Okay, that was at 57. Wow, that does not play around. Okay. Let's bring it to 80. 90. And then, well, if we bump the stroke up to 3 here. There we go. That makes it a little bit crisp. That makes it pretty crisp there. Real quick, though, let's go ahead and save project as... okay. It's I already gave it a name. That's good. That's a good name. Now let's go ahead and save the project because we are coming to the end of this stream already because I lost complete track of time. Oh yeah. I'll have to write down. What I really should do though, real quick, is just see if I can just export the selected section here. That's right, I could do the mark in and mark out. That's how I do that. Mark in. Mark out. And I think I just add that to the render queue. We're just going to call this the art test, actually. Art test. Again, we're dropping down to that. I'll just render that real quick. It just shows you what all it renders. A little bit right there. And I'm going to open the videos up here. So just watch this real quick. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. And then, just for bits, let's go ahead. Media source. We're just going to call this one test. Browse. I'm going to grab that video. Speed that. And we're just going to get that right there. Okay, yep, see, it's still got the black bars. Okay, that's something I'm going to have to try and figure out, is getting rid of those black bars somehow. Okay. That's one thing I'm going to need to figure out on my own. Bash my head against DaVinci. But that is a me problem for later. Go ahead and save this. As always, thank you for joining me here on this Untitled Art stream. Someday, we'll figure it out what we're going to call it. I don't know what we're calling it yet. Am I 537? I have to be 537.30. I'm not 538. That's just too nuts. Anyway, I will catch you all tomorrow for System Saturdays. Still going through Breath of the Wild. That one's going to be a while. Again, new start time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Old end time, which is 12 noon Eastern. But yeah, hope to see those of you that want to come there. More Breath of the Wild coming up. But later tonight, we've probably got Farm Sim, maybe. If not, I'm sure there'll be something later on tonight in Farm Sim slot for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, you all enjoy the evening, and I will catch some of you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.